Hello, stars. Welcome to the Illusionary Self. This is Seraphina Jade, and this is going to be your 2025 career, finances, and relationship pick a card reading. And the universe wanted me to do 6 piles today, and therefore you have 6 piles to choose from. But yeah, we're going to look at your career, finances, and your relationships. I also have a surprise for you, an announcement for you. If you want to know your overall energy for 2025 and have like an energy breakdown for every month from January, February, March, all the way to October, November, December, and get some details of the energies and things that you will be facing monthly, join my membership because you will get access to all 12 Zodiac sign 2025 readings. I will also be doing monthly Zodiac sign readings for members, Q&A for members, and we're doing a free live for members, so we get together on Zoom. I'll be doing tarot readings if you want to know like simple yes or no questions or things like that. Or if you have energies, have difficult time navigating the spiritual world and spirituality, manifestation, your relationships, I got your back. I know what resources to guide you to if you don't know where to go. So in any case, let us get into your readings now. So now what you can do is pause the video here if you need some time to select your pile or piles. We have pile number 1 as Jasper, pile number 2 as Opal, Black Onyx for pile number 3, Sardonyx for pile number 4, Carnelian for pile number 5, and Mossgate for pile number 6. So down below in the description box below, you'll find timestamps for your pile. Once you click on that timestamp, you will be guided to your reading. So I'll see you there. Hello, stars. Welcome to pile number 1. If you chose a Jasper card, this is your reading. First off, Jasper is for the months of March and July and August. This is also for Leo, Pisces, and Aries. So you might have those signs in your charts. If not, that's just a synchronicity for some of you, not all of you. But 2025 is going to be a year of focus. Your focus and your determination will be protected. Whatever you're going to be focusing on, whatever manifestation you are called to focus on, that is something that you like. If you had a hard time focusing on things, if you didn't know what to focus on, if you don't know which person to date, or you didn't know what to do with your life or where to go, I feel like you're gonna have a focused direction, and we're going to see how it's going to play out in your relationships, your career, and your finances. So it's going to just be, if you're the type of person who has never been a go-getter, or you have been a go-getter but it hasn't been really working out for you, I don't know, it just feels like you're going to be protected and you're going to be so focused. There are so many distractions going on in the world and in the news and the media and potentially in your life, and energetic distractions as well, like things that are calling your attention on purpose to distract you from being your best self. And I feel that is not going to be the case in 2025. There might be some challenges associated to that, but I feel like you're going to be able to be discerning and find those distractions before they get you. So that's what we have. Let's go take a look at your energies for your 3 themes. Ooh, that one was just... So I'll use this one for which... where do you want me to put it? Okay, so this is for the first one. So for career, finances, and relationship. And let's just get your confirmation cards situated. I already pre-shuffled these. I'm just going to shuffle them a little bit. Again. All right. Let's go take a look for where you want me to break it. 1. Where do you want me to break this one? Okay, this and here. Working side. We got our 3 piles. And now let us get started. So first off, for career, we have Five of Cups, Five of Swords, 2 5. So there's going to be some synchronicity change, good change. The Tower, which is a card about change. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Look at the confirmation of cards in a second. So in 2025, when it comes to your career, if you're looking for change, this is the year to do it. Just one message from the universe that I'm going to say now is that you might not want to, you may avoid the change. And the more avoidance we make, then more disruption, more chaos happens. It's like the universe is trying to bring you into like stable investments, stable job, or something that is more integral to you. And there might be some fear associated to leaving, maybe an attachment to a job or an attachment to a way of life. And so even though the universe is literally trying to bring you into newer energies, newer territories, it might take time, take some time for you to get through that. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Tower, and the Seven of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here, pile number one, is that the universe is trying to bring change into your life, good change. Change that will able to grow your savings, grow your investments. I don't know, something a lot, very stable. Very stable, but there is an attachment to either a previous job or a lifestyle, some sort of lifestyle you don't want to let go. But here I see that the universe is going to bring that change regardless if we fight it or not. I feel here it's going to be something that you're like scared of changing. You're like, I don't know, you're just like holding on for dear life. You don't want to get out of the car. You just don't, like, the universe is like, this is your stop. You're going to stop here and this is your new life now, or this is what you want to do. And you're just like, no, I don't want to get out. I don't want to get out. I don't want to get out. I want to keep on going on the track that I'm on. And then when it finally happens, the universe is like, nope, there's no more gas in the car. You have to stay here. Then with the Seven of Pentacles, you're just, you come out of the car and you're just like, wow, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful life. This is what I've been actually looking for. I feel like some of you guys thought your life was supposed to be a certain way or a different way. And then the universe is like, but I have a better investment for you. Something about investments. Maybe the universe wants you to take out investments. I am not a financial planner, but I will, and I'm not giving financial advice, but I will put out some cards for finances here in a second. So something that's is good for you. Can we quantum shift this? Let me just double check. Can we quantum shift this energy? Because like you could go on for 5, 6, 7 months, the whole entire year, and then the change happens at the end. So your career, you could be stuck in an energy that you do not feel like you have your own authority, your own autonomy, like own sovereignty, or you don't just feel authentic to it. The universe will, so is there something that, should you quantum shift this or just go on this path? Let me go take a look. The Chariot, quantum shift this. Yeah, the answer here is just like, yes, to either leave this sort of situation. Now, what is the situation that the universe wants you to move away from? The High Priestess, saying that you already know, the Death card. Yeah, it's like something new. It's not what you're doing now, or not where you are at now. The Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, but people are telling you that, no, you have to stay here. No, you have to do it this way. You're going to be happy here. You're going to be happy at this job. You're going to be happy with this. Some of you guys feel it's maybe like a government job and you don't want to do that anymore. But people are saying like, you know, you're going to be happy here. You're going to have a good pension, good all these things. But there's something that's it's not authentic to you. Something that's not authentic to you. So the universe said we can quantum shift this. So now that we know that we can quantum shift this, because this is a trajectory that your current energy is at. But there's a possibility that now that we know this, will pile number one be able to change that? So let's go take a look. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, good. The Knight of Swords. Nice. The Justice card. And the Six of Cups. Very nice. Very, very nice. There is an eagerness to, like, I think that you're going to start working on the plans, like seeing the potentials of where you're going to go, potentials of what you want to be, and something when you start making those plans and start moving towards those plans, like maybe finding a new job, like maybe you want to do a side hustle on the side and see if you could grow that, or something like that. You will then actually, or try something new, maybe a new art or a new skill. And you're like, oh my God, I could actually use this for something. And then actually balance out your life to, this is your new neutral. Let's say you want to be an artist or something and you try it out a little bit, or you try to like sell either a piece or something, and then it just balances, like, oh, that was easy. That was so easy. And you're just actually really enjoying this new life. So there's a good chance that next year could be in that way, where you're making plans just to make plans, no attachment. You're like, you don't have to like leave your job, you don't have to do anything. Just make some plans, kind of explore a little, see where your ideas will take you. Let the universe channel through you and see what you come up with, and you just kind of try it out. Just try it out, and then boom, it just feels so in balance, so in sync, and so enjoyable what this is. So I'm really, if this is resonating for you, definitely check out your 2025 Zodiac sign readings for members. If you're watching this video, all your 12 Zodiac signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, all 12 Zodiac signs have been recorded for 2025 for overall energies and a month-to-month breakdown, okay? Someone's leaving your life, so it feels like you, like that there's that leaving, like maybe you're the one leaving. There is an empty chair. Ooh, look at that thing. That was probably so annoying. I'm so sorry. Like, ooh. You have an empty chair and a throne. You don't need to sit in this little chair. It's like you're making your own throne, right? Like you're leaving to sit in a new, higher position, a new, just a new thing that feels so good to you. You feel like a king or a queen. You feel like you're in authority here. That's a really big synchronicity there. Purse, pay attention to your finances. We'll take a look at your finances. I feel like, one second, let me get one more card. The Ring. Marriage will take place either romantic or business. Okay, so like I feel like you're going to be able to get that purse, get that bag. Let me fix this. Boop, boop. Get that purse, get that bag. Empty that chair, get a new chair made out of gold. You're going to feel like a king, a queen, a brand new person. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of partnership that can come together in order for you to grow your finances, or potentially if you are like, let's say you're trying to be an influencer and then you're like, oh, this is so easy. I love doing this. I love creating content. And then you find somebody who can help you grow your content, like say someone who could produce your content, or somebody who wants to be your manager or things like that. So there's going to be some sort of marriage when it comes to your business. So definitely check out your other sign, your Zodiac sign placements here. That's going to be very interesting to see if there's any details for that. Okay, let us go into your finances. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, something of fulfillment here. Where can I put this card? Here. We have the Six of Wands. Nice. 10 of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. Okay. So I feel here, you guys are going to be learning something new when it comes to money. Maybe if you're leaving one thing to another, or leaving one thing to start your own thing, you're going to have to see money in a different way, like maybe as a boss or some sort of authority. So here, I feel like you're going to be very strategic about learning new ways of investments, new ways of money, new ways of balance, making a budget, which is going to actually help you be more fulfilled. Like maybe that's like the biggest thing that is kind of scaring you. But when you actually look at the books and make a little plan, you're like, oh, this is actually going to be very fruitful. This is actually going to be very easy. So you can like be less stressed and actually like create some fulfillment when it comes to your finances. So there's a great ideas and great learning when it comes to your finances, like a way that you didn't know that you can do. right? Like, oh, I could do that with real estate. Oh, I could do this crypto, or oh, I could like save money this way. There's like different ways that you can balance out your money in 2025. That's actually very innovative. Like I didn't see that. I didn't know that was actually a thing that I can do. I didn't know that was possible. Like I feel like you're protecting your finances so you can make a change for your better. So you have a bat and a butterfly. It's like it's taking off. It's taking off. So the Ten of Swords and Seven of Swords, I feel like you're going to realize that you could realize something new about finances. That there's actually a better way to do things, a better way to save money, again, better way to invest. And you're actually going to figure out a different way of doing your money. You could also see that maybe somebody, if you're working in a business or some sort of business, you can see who's balancing your books and they're probably doing something wrong, or they're allocating too much money in a certain way, and you didn't even realize that, like, oh, if I just take the money off of that part and rebudget it into something else, then you could build build the bridge back. Like maybe there's something that you're trying to do with your money, and you're actually going to fix a problem, and you just have to like reallocate or something like that. It just feels like, oh, I just have to create a different strategy or get a different person to do my books or my accounting. There's also some energy of getting a second opinion, maybe for taxes, and then you could actually get a lot of tax money back. But there's a change in your finances that are actually going to be very, very fruitful. Let's see. An example, like there's an example, like if you have like monthly groceries and then you find a new grocery store that's actually better or something like that, it's still organic and it has really good food, but you save so much money. Like there's something about groceries coming up, maybe just of the current events. So it could be something like that where you're just saving money in a certain way, or like, and it actually helps a lot. There's something that actually helps a lot and you didn't even realize. And all you have to do was like look and strategize, maybe get a second opinion on things. Taxes, I feel, is going to be a big part for you, especially, I don't know how taxes are in different countries. But in the US in 2025, I feel like taxes would be a good thing to look at or start to plan, because that's actually going to be very beneficial for you. May have like something about reallocating those sort of things, and then gives you some wiggle room, some like be a little bit more stress-free and fulfilled. So you can make more money here with the Six of Wands. So that's pretty good. This is just like one situation, but I feel like there's the possibility here with the Six of Wands, which is called advancement and recognition, to advance your money and to make more money. Like you're finding different ways to save money or to reinvest your money, and then actually be able to create newer avenues, or like if you find different ways to save money, then you can use that money that you saved and invest it in another way, and then grow your money in that way. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. An elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So yeah, you're going to be very wise when it comes to your abundant mindsets. You're just going to feel so much more free. And that's the cool thing about abundant mindset, where I feel like some of you guys are just being more financially literate. And if you already are, then finding new ways to expand. I don't want to say use a system, but like not loopholes either, just different ways that makes like you're very, very wise when it comes to your money. I'm also hearing containers. So in manifestation, the universe gives you what you need, not what you want, right? So let's say you want to be a millionaire, but when you do all your finances for the year, let's say you want to make $1 million at the end of the year, and you make your stuff, your little line items and all the things that you want to achieve and buy, and it only turns out that you only need $500,000. So the universe won't give you $1 million, even though you deserve it. You deserve it. The universe is like, but what are you going to do? I'm just going to give it to somebody else who has a plan for the other $500,000, right? There's a lot of money to go around, I promise you. And so what what you should be doing when it comes to quantum shifting and manifestation, if you want to be a millionaire, you could create the reason for it. And it doesn't have to be like help the world. It'd be good if that was what it was. But you could be like, okay, well, I want to make $1 million because I want to invest in a new company. I want to create something new. You have to create a container for it. It doesn't have to be something good. Like, it doesn't have to be like humanitarian. It could be like, well, I want to buy a yacht. Okay, universe, I want to buy a yacht. So at least you have a line item for that extra money. I don't know how much a yacht is. So if you don't need it, the universe won't give it to you. So that's the thing about being wise. If you want to make more money than you are making now, you have to like itemize what you want to buy, what you want to create, and your goals are, and then expand your energy to that. The universe doesn't give you what you need. It gives you what you need. So if you only need 500,000, the universe will only give you 500,000. Okay. So relationships. We're going to relationships. Before I get into the relationships, I hope you can like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. And don't forget about your 2025 Zodiac sign readings. Okay, 10 of Cups. Here we go. 10 of Cups. I'm trying to make this like a little cute reptilian thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. 1 second. Make this cute. Okay. There you go. The Shadow. Mm-hmm. And the Judgment card. Okay. Big movement in your relationships. This could be love, friends, romance. I see here some like a community, maybe a family unit. And there's like a codependency. Like there's a lot of happiness here, but there's like a codependency. This could be like empty nest syndrome and then being codependent on the relationship and being sad about it and needing to like to grow from it. And therefore here with the Judgment card, finding out like seeing life in a different way. This is a revelation and awakening, like awakening to like, okay, well, my kids are gone, so what can I do now? All the possibilities, right? Don't see it as that you lost them or like have empty nest syndrome. Is more like, what possibilities? How can I make this family unit the best, even though they're not around, right? How can I be the leader of the family and not keep everyone together, but this is your community, this is your fortress, this is your castle of people. And so instead of like being sad about something and dependent on something, it is time for you to rise up and be like, okay, this is the leader, and people are going to want to come back because this is your castle. So it's like you're giving your power away, not to your children, but like giving your power away to whatever forces are telling you that you'll never see them again, or we're in separation consciousness. Separation is an illusion. The illusion that the negative entities want you to think is the truth, but actually it's a portal to have a newer relationship with your children, right? I have other examples. This is the first one that came in. So you're like, oh, then like my daughter could come home and we could do spa days. Like we could have like really cute dinners where they're in college or something. Like, oh, we're going to have this. There's so many different cool things that we can do. We could like go and dress up and like maybe we could travel more just to see each other. Like there's so many different ways our relationship can flourish. And that could be for the same thing. Like there's something in the relationship maybe getting stagnant, and maybe you're already married. There's like stagnation in your marriage, but that is just what the shadow, that's what the evil, the devil, the demonic forces want you to think. That there's nowhere else to go. That you have to stay in the shadow. But in actuality, there's all actual other opportunities. Here, the Judgment card, there's an awakening of the relationship, an awakening of something with your kids, with your spouse, with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents. There's an awakening happening. Okay, what is this? The Spirit of Wands. Spirit of Wands, the Knight of Wands. I just feel like there's a lot of change happening when it comes to your relationship dynamics. And not quite sure where it's going to go, but it's actually awakening something within you to rise up. to elevate the amount of love that's giving, like the way that things are moving together. So that's what I'm seeing. So here I see a Knight of Wands. I don't think this is your energy. This could be somebody that you're dealing with. It could be somebody who's younger than you, someone who's like more of a free spirit, right? And I feel that another example I'm seeing here, I feel that in your love life, there's going to be a lot of opportunity to build a happy home, happy life. But then there's like fear of like what that is and what that's supposed to look like. Tap into yourself. Don't listen to the media. Don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to the propaganda. Like really think or feel into what kind of life that you want to have, right? But there's also this person who just kind of wants to flow in and out. They kind of just like trying to figure out their own thing. And you see it as like you want to either control them. Let's say you have a spouse and they just want to adventure. They want to quit their job. They want to like, they want to get to know themselves more. They'll be a little bit more authentic to themselves. Or they just don't know where they want to move or something. That's just like, they're kind of willy-nilly, but maybe not about the relationship, but they're just like there's something going on within them. And then therefore this year, it's just like, okay, let them flow, right? Let them flow. They don't have bad intentions. Let them flow. This could be somebody that you already know or someone that you're going to meet in 2025, but let them flow because there's a lot of opportunity to liven up your community, liven up your relationships, and liven up the way that you see community, right? But then you think that the way that they want to flow, which is just authentic to themselves, they have no like bad reason as to why they want to flow. The only reason is because they want to be authentic to themselves. This could be you also. And someone's telling you that you can't do that. So it's like, no, that's not, like, you have to stay here in the house. You have to stay with the family. You have to do this. You have to do that. But you have to let people flow and not be codependent on them. And then this is supposed to enliven, make the home more lively. Not more lively, but like to elevate the family, elevate you and your relationship. It's an elevation process. Let's get more information. We have clouds. So that might cause some temporary setbacks to the ego. Like the evil shadow, the scares. But really, if you dig deep within yourself, if you're not getting distracted by the demonic energies are trying to like mess up your relationship, because it always does that 24/7, it's always trying to get in, with the 10 of Cups, what I was about to say here. Like if you just like really tap in, you actually just want this person to be happy and authentic and in love and loving their life and not tied down. So you're like, yeah, babe, go for it. Go adventure. If you need, if you want me to come with you, let me know. Like, go adventure. Because they're not trying to find someone else. They're not trying to get away from you. Okay, and that's going to mirror something back to you. They're not trying to get away from you. They love you, but they're trying to get into themselves more. And what that is showing you that you need to get into yourself too, right? To know who you are more, be more authentic to yourself, and then that can make a happy home, happy life with this person. You don't get into a comfort zone. That is what they want you to do to win. When I say they, any of the negative forces that want to tie you down, they want you to think that you already made it to the farthest that you can and stay in a comfort zone, and then ruin your relationships because you are in a comfort zone. But this can be like the shadow upside down. It could be light. The only thing that is stopping your relationships from flourishing next year is that energy. So as long as you know that it's there and you're aware of that, this is just gonna be a beautiful year to cultivate like really great relationships, be more adventurous, see where your relationships are going and how you guys can build your future together. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. I really feel that is Bull's Aries, right? Or is that a Ram? Bull Taurus, but it has to do with like the Jasper energy, like that type of month. So this is probably happening closer to the beginning of the month that you'll notice this. Don't back down. Don't fear change. Don't fear these demonic forces that are trying to hold you down. It's not them. They just want to love their life and they're trying to just go with where spirit is taking them. And they want to take you with you, but your ego might not even realize that all they want to do is just, evolve. And they want to evolve with you. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. and box. You will receive a gift. Okay. One more card for this feather. Bow. You're highly thought of. Okay. Feather and bow. So this is saying someone you know is undependable and insincere. That I think that's what you're thinking, but in actuality, you are highly thought of, right? So it's the ego mind. The ego mind's going to be playing tricks on you. And you know what? That happens every year. It's going to happen to you no matter if it's 2025, 2026, 2027, unless you get above the ego. You are not your ego. The ego is an illusion. This love is real. The universe is trying to bring you into a new unity, a new dimension, a new way of experiencing this beautiful relationship and these beautiful relationships that you have in your life. Okay, but there is one particular person that is like, maybe you have a family, maybe you have kids with them, maybe you meet them already in 2025, but there's a lot of love there. But the shadow, it's up to you to fight that shadow. You and Source. Do not back down from opposition. Show your strength and fortitude. Okay, but that's how I feel your 2025 is going, the energies for 2025 for this particular reading. Now, if you want to do, again, a monthly breakdown and a whole expanded zodiac sign energy reading, go check out the membership page for my YouTube page, and you'll get all the access to that information ASAP. Okay, thank you so much, pile number 1, and I'll see you later. Hello, stars. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the opal card, pile number 2, this is for you. So wisdom and strength is going to be a very main theme in your reading. This is going to translate in your career, your finances, and your relationships. I feel like some of you guys have a lot of wisdom that you can share with other people, or you're going to be learning a lot of that will be actually helpful. Maybe you're a coach, a mentor, somebody who just needs to study a lot, like in law or in business school, or a doctor or something, or if you are in school, this is a good pile for you, I feel. We'll see. The energy of wisdom and strength is going to be very big for you in 2025, and it's going to help you across all of your career, finances, and relationship goals. Okay, now, this is Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio. You could have those signs in your chart, or you might be dealing with those signs in your life, but this is just a synchronicity for some of you, not all of you. This is just what the opal is for. So I'm going to put your card here. It's going to be a year of like determination, focus, but also in a very peaceful way. Like pile number 1 had Jasper, and they also had focus. But it was like more like the 3D world, like being focused on what you're making in the 3D world. This is like a more focused in a peaceful, balanced way where you're becoming more wiser, more strong spirited, and like stepping into a more authentic version of yourself. Very, very wise. You've grown a lot throughout the years, and it's going to be very noticeable in your endeavors this year. Okay, so let's go take a look. We have career, finances, and relationships. And then I already shuffled this, but it's telling me to shuffle it one more time. I already pre-shuffled because shuffling these circle ones on screen, which just takes a lot of time. It's very messy. Okay. Get your clarifier cards. Where do you want me to cut it? Here. Okay. And then to cut the deck. Now let's go take a look at your 3 piles. All right, so in career, let's go take a look. We have 2 cards. We have Justice card, the Tower. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and pile number 1 got these cards too. So just look into that pile too if you feel called to do it. I got the same cards in career. The Lovers, 3 major arcana so far. And the Spirit of Swords. Okay, so this is your energy of being really quick, focused, determined, and you have your sword that has slashed through any illusion, right? Any distraction, I feel. So you're gonna have a lot of energy when it comes to your career, a lot of focus when it comes to that. And the universe is meeting you halfway. Meaning the universe is meeting you halfway. The universe can be just like the universe. Like if you're in school, you're gonna be really focused and school is going to be a little bit easier for you and fun for you. Maybe you get the Justice and the Lovers card, something about like duality, balance, harmony showing up, and probably big changes that are happening in your career. And I feel like you're not scared of this. It's just like, let's go. Let's say if you're graduating next year, and then I don't know, like students are coming into my energy here. Maybe you are a student, or maybe a lot of students will be called to this pile. But I'm gonna read this as career. Just apply it to. So I'm not going back from career to student. Or maybe that's what you're doing. You're becoming a student again, or graduating. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of change. So with the Tower card, you see all of this destruction, all of this. It's kind of like cleaning house. Like this is a house of cards. You see all the tarot cards on it, and it's just like, it's like a clean slate. The universe is giving you a clean slate. So if you wanted to change your career, if you're done with school, you have this clean slate, this blank canvas to paint anything. Like no matter like what your future holds, like you have a lot of control over how and where you're going. Like, oh, this is beautiful. Like it's like if you're in a maze, you're just gonna keep on moving through this, like this your career life. It just feels so adventurous, but also in a balanced, practical way. Like the universe is actually guiding you in a different way. Sorry, not a different way, in some sort of way. You're being very guided. If you have anything that's like has to do with the justice system or any like lawsuits or anything, I just want to put it out there. If you already have them now, the universe is just telling you like it's cool, like everything's going to be in harmony. Yeah, if there's anything like about like regarding lawsuits or the law or legalities or things like that, like just know that there's going to be some decisions or like some disruption, but it's going to come into harmony, so you can keep on continuing to go. There's something that's trying to come into balance into your career, and then before order comes chaos. And I feel like it's just to bring in more balance into your career. It's very like cryptic because it's major arcana, but whatever is happening is going to be good for you to align, and you're actually going to find something better. So like, let's say you're trying to balance out your career, and then something is kind of being disruptive or chaotic, and it's like annoying, but then you realize, oh my gosh, this is perfect. I'm glad that this change, this chaos has happened because it got me onto the right track. And I see you here just flowing. Like any of the tower, any of the conflicts won't bother you. You'll just be storming through it with your sword, slashing through all the illusions, all the issues, all the things are in your way, but not in a bad, egoic, narcissistic way. Just very like with having a lot of tenacity and very eager to get through this. Very eager to get through it. Let's go see how this is going to play out. We got a cup. I feel like you might be getting some like either mentorship, coaching, legal advice. There's going to be somebody who's going to be helping you fill your cup during this time. Like a mentor, board of advisors sort of thing. Broken wishbone. Yeah, it just feels like it's okay. So let's say you wanted to bring into balance something in your career and it's your biggest wish, but the wish does not get granted and you're just like so upset. But in actuality, that is actually going to help you step into a new experience, like having a leg up. Like this change that's happening, you think that your wish isn't going to be granted, but you're going to get a leg up anyways, in a different way, the way that the universe thinks it's easier for you. They're like, the universe is like, chill, I know how to do this. You don't. Like, let the human just move your body where I want you to go, because I'm going to show you where to go. That sort of thing. I feel like do not be tempted to lower your standards. So there could be some fear here about like, oh, I don't know, this is too difficult, this is too hard. But you want to go the easy routes. Don't be tempted by lower standards. Don't be tempted by that career job and then taking a lower pay. Let's say you finally got an interview with somebody, or you finally got to meet somebody that you wanted to work with. And when you finally met them or got this opportunity, you get there and it's not what you thought it was going to be. And you're kind of upset about it. And you're just like, okay, well, now with that change, I get to step into something new. Okay, some of you guys might be like, oh, I want to something new that's great for you. That's going to build Like you plant your seeds and it's actually going to flourish and grow in your investments. Here, you might finally get an interview for a job that you want, and when you get there, it's actually not that high pay and the place isn't that cool. The marketing was good, but it wasn't that great of a place. And but you're like, maybe I'll take the job anyway. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Use your own discernment. Don't be tempted. There is a new experience the universe wants to bring to you. Okay? And then I think that you're going to see that for like really, you're going to notice it really quickly because look at you. You have your sword and you're cutting through all the illusions, all the clouds, all the fear and the confusion and the overwhelm and the setbacks. You're just like, no, these are all illusions. Like I know the universe is going to bring me to where I want to go. So your career, there's a lot of movement in it. And it's going to be so great for you. Okay, let's go take a look at your finances. All right, so we have the 3 of Swords, the Chariot, the Fool. Okay, there's new experience, new opportunities here. Very optimistic. The universe this is the reason why the Opal card was really helpful for this, because it's about wisdom and strength. Wisdom comes from divine source, the universe. This is universal wisdom. Like I feel like a lot of you guys could be tapping into the Akashic records and not even know it, or you do, or you do that, and you can see the reasons why things are happening. The universe is really channeling through you in 2025. Like, go here, go there, don't do this, do that. And it feels like you're listening, and these are just like synchronicities for you to remember that, like, if my reading was Google Maps, it's like, turn here, turn left here, wait 5 miles, and then exit the freeway here. It's just like a map. So we have the Fool, the Chariot. So the universe is taking you into new territories, optimistic, maybe freedom, maybe financially free, and releasing you from something that was like releasing you from a situation that has been very difficult financially, or maybe you haven't been able, maybe it wasn't difficult, but you have been like really stuck in the same like bracket of salary or something, or you're having a hard time really growing your monthly revenue. Maybe it's like, so you're only making like $10,000 revenue for your business and you can't really know how to push through it. There's something that seems like you are going to have the willpower to push here. And the King of Cups, integrity, stability. There's this thing about like not having to hustle and grind to make your money. Being very balanced and fulfilled, like your cup filled. Maybe that's like someone is going to be giving you advice in your career that's going to actually help you with your finances. Stability. There's going to be good stability when it comes to your finances in 2025. And new directions to amplify into financial freedom. If you're already financial free, into more an increase or to have more investments, make more investments. So we have dealings or relationship with a woman. So maybe there has been some, like a woman, boss, ex or something that you haven't been have a hard time dealing with financially. And I feel like you are going to be releasing yourself from that burden. Releasing yourself from a situation, potentially with somebody with black hair, maybe not a woman, but they have black hair, fair skin potentially. And you're realizing, you're worried over nothing. There's something that maybe in 2024 that you were having a really difficult time with, stressed out about. And you're going to realize that you were having great worry over nothing. That it's actually not a big deal, and the universe is going to give you tenfold. It's going to give you a lot more. And all you have to do is be integral and stable with your emotions and not make emotional decisions when it comes to your money. There's going to be a lot of changes happening with your finances. Good change. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. So if you're putting your work into it, if you're practicing abundance, making sure that you have abundant mindset. If there's anything like something that has happened between you and somebody else, you will get good karma and reap what you have sown. So be integral in everything that you do. Don't be in fear. Be very integral to, just be very integral, because the universe has your back here. The universe will give you tenfold if you are integral to your being wise when it comes to your dealings, and you're gonna get a lot of benefits here. And grapes, time to go out and have fun. So with the grapes is a sign for like royalty. So maybe you're creating a new company, or just like sitting down, having grapes fed to you, like you're just having a good time, maybe going out on vacation, saving up for vacation, like a very more extravagant vacation. Maybe you've only been doing road trips and you kind of want to see the world in some way, and you're able and have the opportunity to do so. Or like just have more money to spend and save as well. Invest. You have money to invest and also money to save. So you're gonna have a lot of fun. Have money and resources to enjoy your life and be balanced in your thing. So like whatever is happening, just know that you have great worry over nothing, and it's going to move in a good way. Just know that the universe is channeling through you in 2025. That's why you got the wisdom card. It's very translucent, very intuitive energy that you're going to be very focused on. You're just going to feel like there's so many synchronicities in your life, in your career and finances at least. You haven't gotten into your career, your relationships yet. Yeah, it feels good. Let's get into your relationships. Before we do, I just hope you can like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go see. We have the Four of Wands, the Hermit, the Dawn of Swords. So good connection, good relationship with yourself. You're gonna have a better relationship with yourself. If you're a student or a teacher or a mentor, like have like this student-teacher relationship with anybody, I feel like you are gonna be good at showing people the way. So your relationships with your students, or if you're an influencer or a content creator that spreads information, that people are going to see you as a very wise person, a little bit trusting. We do have Four of Wands, so that is a card also about community, celebration, marriage as well. It just feels a lot more peaceful. Opal card is a card about peace. So when it comes to a relationship, so much peace. So much peace. And the Emperor. Who are you? Who is this Emperor? And we have the Four of Wands at the bottom of this deck too. Yay. Tell us more about the Emperor. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure the Emperor and the Four of Wands were the same, and FYI, it is. So there is a strong relationship that you have with somebody. The Knight of Wands. Maybe it's like a boyfriend and then turns into a husband, and the husband turns into a, boyfriend turns into, a husband, or you guys moving together, or there's something elevating into your relationship. Maybe this person has been overseas for some time and having a hard time connecting. And now you guys are coming into union. That could be also the case. Maybe things haven't been going, maybe that's going to be the case. So it's going to be adventurous, a little chaotic with this movement. And I feel like if you're in a relationship right now with somebody, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, that you and your partner like have been through a lot, whether you guys, again, long-term, maybe you're in school and it was like difficult, maybe are at different campuses. And it just feels like there's going to be good communication into the future, maybe a marriage proposal, becoming more serious. There's something about becoming more serious. So with people, if this is Dawn of Swords, could be your own children, or it could be your coaching mentor sort of thing, or people who are younger than you. And they see you as wise. Like I feel if you're trying to make new friends, trying to make new friends or things like that, that there's going to be people who have their eye on you. They'll see you as wise, intelligent, that, you have a lot to offer in a relationship. And so they want to also show up for the relationship too. Like, what do I have to offer this wise pile number 1, 2? Like, what do I have to offer? So that like people trying to get to know you. If you have a following, subscribers or things like that, or you do anything that has to do with being out, projecting your energy outwards to connect with other people. I feel like a lot of people are going to enjoy your energy. They feel so connected to you, so wise. Like you have this aura that just calls people and gravitates to you. I feel like there's going to be good prosperity when it comes to your relationships, like very abundant, abundant grapes, just like brunches every day and restaurants and maybe vacations, a little bit more uh extravagance, I would say, or in a stable ways, And we have also the last card is about wisdom here. So there is a gravitational pull towards you, pile number 2, next year. I can't wait to see how that's going to play out in your in the Zodiac sign readings. Okay, great passion, lighthearted, carefree times. That's a peaceful energy. Interesting. It's just like any frustration you could be so wise and people are going to take you as an authority. So I think that's just in your careers and like your relationships in general, where things are just being, again, peaceful, lighthearted, temporary situation. I feel like when you come across strangers, they just see that they think that they're dealing with an angel, like this a wise sage. Like, where did this person come from? It's like you come into people's lives in order to touch their lives and then leave, like very mystery, like a high priestess. I don't know. You just show people, like you touch them in very beautiful ways, and I feel like the universe is channeling through you. You had a lot of major arcanas. The universe is channeling through you, and therefore I think that people see your aura, people see the divinity within you, and they see the divinity within you, then they see the divinity within themselves. You're just a mirror to them of who they can be. So maybe you're like a good authority or a big influence in other people's lives. So there's going to be so many temporary situations, and not in dating, like temporary situations in dating. I just feel like when you're like walking on the street, people are just like, who is that person? Who's that lady? Any frustrations, I feel like you'd be able to be very wise and nurturing, and everything that you've learned in the past years, you're going to be applying it to your relationships, like any trauma or I don't know, any subconscious reprogramming that you've done, meditation or spiritual growth that you've done. You're putting that into practice in your relationships, and you're like, dang, this is powerful. I am so powerful. And not like having power over other people, but power in the way of like bringing people together or touching people's lives. So if you're trying to touch people's lives in coaching or influencing or in your business, maybe you're a public speaker, or you want to be more out, like projecting yourself outwardly more, then this is a good year to do that in 2025. All right, but that's what I have for you. Hope this helps and resonates. Don't forget to like this video, pile number 2, and I look forward to reading for you next time. See ya. Bye. Hello, stars. Welcome to pile number 3 reading for 2025. If you chose the Black Onyx card, then this is your reading. Now, this is going to be an interesting reading, I feel, and I'm so excited to see how this energy is going to be translating in your career, your finances, and your relationships. Black Onyx is a card about protection and bringing emotional balance into your life. So if you have been very emotionally balanced or going through a lot of things, potentially a dark night of the soul in the past couple of years, I feel that balance is going to be coming in more for you in 2025. There's a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of stuff going around in the collective, and depending where you are in your spiritual journey, some people get affected by big astronomical or current events situations, and they get affected by those energies even if they're not even watching the news or paying attention to astrology. So this is a year about balance. Just FYI, this card is also a sign for Capricorn, so that might be a synchronicity for you if that is your sign or you have that sign in your sign placements. But I feel like you're going into like either like a new territory, whether that's in like actual territory in like going to a different state, moving to a different country, moving to a different job, or anything that's like strange to you, different to you, or psychically feeling more connected to others. And it's very strange. Like the way that you view the world now is very different. The way that you connect with people is very different. So you feel a little bit more tapped in, more intuitive, more in tune with kind of like out of the matrix kind of thing, like, or seeing the world for what it is. So let's go take a look how this is going to be playing out in your reading. So I already pre-shuffled your deck. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. These circle ones are so hard to shuffle, and then they all get all messy. So let's go shuffle. Let's cut the deck. Okay, they want here or here. Okay, so this is for career, and then finances and relationships. Okay, and then they don't want me to pre-cut this. Okay, so let's go take a look where you want me to cut this. I'm really overthinking this one, sorry. Okay. All right, let's go take a look. So first we have career. So we have the Empress. Okay, so there is some creative abundance, prosperity showing up. Very creative, like fertile with ideas, potentially getting into a higher level promotion, something like that. If you don't have a career, but you are a wonderful homemaker, maybe you're making more children. This is also a good fertile time. So fertile in enterprise or in business or in creating new life in this world. So that's a beautiful energy right there. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. The Worlds. And the Lovers card. Okay, pile number 2 got the Lovers card also in their career. That might be a synchronicity for you, but there's something that you're feeling very fulfilled. After a very long time of not feeling fulfilled or insecure or kind of not like on edge when it comes to your career, that could be the case, or not feeling good in your career, just like not feeling at home, you know? I feel like that is going to be ending, and you're actually going to be, the universe is actually showing you a way to aligning with more of your purpose, aligning with something that works for you, gives you like wholeness, completion. And you've done a lot of work, like, or let's say you have been trying to get pregnant, and there's something like maybe there's some conflicts around that, and then you'll be able to find fulfillment, whether that is becoming pregnant or adopting children or anything like that, some sort of fulfillment. But there is a completion here, like completing a cycle, and you've done a lot of good work and you've grown a lot. So this career reading is coming kind of to tell me, because the Black Onyx card is about like the astral plane. It's protecting yourself psychically. So it has to do with a lot of energy. So some of you guys, this could be about learning how to manifest, learning how, like, law of attraction, learning the laws of the universe, becoming more wise, elevating your status energetically. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to people. I think that's going to make sense to a lot of people when maybe you're trying to become a spiritual coach or working on your spirituality, and then hope maybe in the future you'll become like a coach. There's something here in the Empress that you're becoming a expert on, like really being creative. Like you're just so creative and intuitive and inspiring. Maybe you're just a really good influence on other people, and realizing that you can capitalize on you just being amazing, influencing, consulting, like not having to work for somebody because you are a queen or a king, and having a lot of achievement in that, and seeing that, oh, maybe there's actual other avenues for me that you could supplement your current position, supplement your current job, or maybe consulting is better suited for you, something like that. But here the World's card, it's very interesting because it has like a veil over the world. Like you see another layer that wasn't there. Not a lot of people see it. Not a lot of people are called to see this. Not a lot of people are called to see what you see. You see the world in a different way, and then therefore creating a new portal, finding a new portal to another realm. So it's just like you didn't even see this path before. Like, how did I not see this? This is perfect for me. This is a perfect situation. This is a perfect way. And any type of insecurity or financial scarcity Maybe you didn't have a job before, and you're kind of like alchemizing your own position here because you are actually very elevated. Maybe you were a mother for some time and didn't have didn't have a job for a while, but now you want to have a job, or you want to like create in some way because you are a very abundant person in general, like very creative, and you're finding an avenue for that. Let's go see more. Goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. I was talking about that. Spiritual growth. Your spiritual growth is going to create a lot of material wealth. So how about some of you guys have been just working on your abundant mindset? You're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life, but I'm going to work on becoming more abundant and not get a job. I don't want to get a job. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I don't want to be a slave to the system. No, I don't know what that is going to be for me, but your spiritual growth is going to give you material wealth because now you're realizing, oh shoot, there's an avenue for me. I'm going to put this card here. Right. Because let me align this, because if I don't align it right, then the cute pattern that it makes won't look good. It took forever to try to figure out how to use these circle cards in this type of spread. I've tested so many spreads for this. We're going to get it right. Okay. Kite, vacation. Okay, some of you guys like to adventure. We have the world card here, travel. Maybe you want to travel for work or find a job that you can travel for. Or maybe take more vacation. Maybe you've been on vacation for some time. That could be synchronicity. Man, dealing a relationship with a man. It could be just like the man, like I'm working for the man. 1 second. And you're like, I don't want to work for the man no more. Okay, and 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. I was talking about that. Like there's something like, oh my gosh, I could totally make this. With the Empress card here, it could be like you tapping into your masculine energy to help create. Maybe you've been in this nurturing yourself more. Mostly working on your spiritual growth and nurturing yourself more. And then getting into your masculine energy, feeling a little bit more free. We have 2 fish here. Maybe Pisces. Pisces is a sign for you. Or fish is something that you like fish. You have an aquarium. Or it's just like a synchronicity. A flow, and tapping into your masculine energy to create. And then good fortune is on the way for you here. Good fortune. Okay. Is there anything else? So let's go see here. They want me to just focus on this a little bit. The world, the lovers, the 4-leaf clover. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. That's all I got. Like you're connecting with your masculine energy very, very strongly at this time to create the new world that you want to create. Maybe you didn't know what that was before. You're just like, I don't know what that is. Like you have no ideas. It's like, I don't know what my life looks like. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is what my life is looking at least for now. You're seeing a more bigger picture of your life. Okay. Dawn of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups in finance. We're looking at finances. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. Maybe you've been really focused on your emotional fulfillment and your community and making sure that you are working with people that you love, that you have a good time with, that they align to you. And maybe not so much working and focusing on the money just yet, right? Maybe that's how the energy I feel. And I feel that now you're learning more about production or creating opportunities for yourself for finances. Some of you guys, yeah, there's something, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow, but the thing here is that because you're not focused on the money, you're not saying, oh, I gotta make money, I gotta make money. You're focused more on like creating art, being more abundant. You're such a fertile, amazing, spiritual person. And you're like, no, there must be another way. And there is another way. And the more you focus on that, your spiritual growth, your abundant mindset, manifestation, with the 10 of Cups, you'll be more abundant, attain more abundant. And again, spirituality and fulfillment, being fulfilled because you are tapped in. Like you are literally connected to universal abundance. Congratulations. I feel that many of you guys are also always connected to universal abundance, but maybe not like tapping that bank. You know what I mean? Like you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to like open this bank, but I've always been connected to it. I feel like there's some like that you're learning about how to do things in order to create money and make money, and then be very abundant in that time. When you're focusing on your creations, because you see people hustling and grinding all day and they're not happy, and then they burn out anyways and then lose everything, right? There's like, you're just like, I don't want to do that. And then I feel like when you're focusing on your fulfillment and expressing your ideas and trying new things, and you've been doing that in the past, the Knight of Pentacles, like things are going to slowly but surely become more stable, right? You're going to have some good luck in your career, but there's going to be, you're going to be more stable. It's not going to be like up and down your money. It's just going to be very stable increase or stable, just keeping it neutral, whatever you're trying to manifest. Let's get some advice or clarifications. An older man. That could be your own masculine energy, because I feel like you're a very strong empress. Black onyx is like very intuitive, protection in the astral plane sort of thing. That's a very feminine energy, and like working on your spiritual growth. So you could potentially becoming a wise old man, like connecting to that, or learning, potentially I feel learning from somebody who has done it before. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but it could be like a wise woman who like is very masculine and really good at making money, and then you learn from them. But you are learning from somebody who is wiser than you to turn your creations into money, into abundance, because you are abundant inherently. You are already abundant with your ideas, with your creations. And like, don't focus on how to make money on it. It will happen. Let the universe show you how it's done. Ooh, receiving a gift, potentially an investment. Somebody investing into your spiritual gifts. People investing into your creations. But that will help you. Yeah, there's like a milestone that you will like. There's some sort of milestone in your career where you're just like, okay, we're popping off now. Like maybe like a launch party or something that just launches your creations in some sort of way. So if you're I don't know, you seem like a very creative person. I love it. Cracked cup. And vulture. Okay. Just be careful. I feel like some of you guys are coming into new territories when it comes to abundance. And then sometimes you're going to feel really, really good and then feel really, really down because you're fearful. And this is what's happened in manifestation. When your manifestation is about to come in, whatever negative forces try to play with you and be like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? So it's like every time you get anxious out of nowhere, like let's say you're feeling good, when you feel anxious, like, oh no, this is not going to really work for me. This is a stupid idea. That is a sign your manifestation is coming in, because the universe wants to test to see if you can actually stabilize your energy and receive your prosperity. Receive. So just be mindful of that. It says dissatisfaction with life, depression, anxiety, worrying that someone is against you, like maybe worrying about what other people say or feel about what you're creating, and what you're doing or what you look like. And don't worry about that, because I feel everybody's going to love you, because the 10 of Cups is also about community. So if you're worrying about like your image or how this is going to seem or look, or are they actually going to buy my things? Don't worry about that. Just know the ego is going to feed you that stuff. But in actuality, like you're going to be very fulfilled and abundant abundant in 2025. So this is great. It's like it's really taken off. Something's going to take off. All right, let's get into your relationships. Before I get into relationships, I hope you can like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. We have, in your relationships, we have the Spirit of Wands. Pile number 2 also got this again in the same position. 4 of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Okay, and the 6 of Wands. So this is about like relationships, friends, family, any relationship that you have with other humans. Not so much pets and other astral plane relationships, just like other humans, just to make it easier. So I do see a person here, a new situation here. There's something that that you're reevaluating when it comes to your connections, maybe how you show up in connections, how people show up for you. And you're just like, if they don't come in this some sort of package, and it's not like you saying like to the universe, like if they don't look like X, Y, and Z, and I have all of these like restrictions and expectations. It doesn't sound like expectations. It just sounds like you knowing what you want and reevaluating if this person or these types of people like kind of fit in your vibe or fit in your life. Um, or like you like the different relationships you have in the past, they were fun and all, but like you're reevaluating it because you want something more successful, right? Like maybe you were going through your spiritual growth and you were really like you were in and out relationships, or you didn't really have a good friends community or something like that, and you're now realizing and reevaluating like who do you want in your life, what kind of people do you want in your life. And so I feel like you're going to have a lot of willpower and ambition to have more successful relationships in your life, growing a community, showing up for a community. Um, and I feel with the Six of Wands that you're going to have a very successful situation here. So let's go pull some cards on this successful situation. This Ace of Wands to the Six of Wands. Something new showing up in your life. Ooh, it's very fast, very passionate. You will feel it coming before you see it coming. Like you're going to be like, this month I feel somebody coming towards me. I feel someone coming towards me. And the Star. Ooh. It's like a really soulful, spiritual connection that you have. Like somebody who matches everything that you didn't even realize. Like, it's like you didn't even know this person actually exists. The type of movie, like the people you see in the movies, not to say that, like the good ones, the ones that you gravitate to. You're like, I didn't realize this kind of love, this kind of situation happens. I thought it only happens in the movies and in Disney Channel movies and things like that. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is a big breakthrough. We got 2 8s. This is a big breakthrough and very aligned way of meeting somebody. What is this person's role in your life? 4 of Pentacles. I feel this is like stabilizing all your spiritual essence, all the work that you've done, stabilizing that into the 3D world. 7 Pentacles. Like all the love that you feel for yourself, all of your everything that you've gone through spiritually. 2 of Cups, a Tower. There's gonna be a big change in your relationship, your love life, the way that you communicate with other people. But in particular, there is a situation, a relationship that's coming in divine timing that's gonna help. They're gonna be a mirror of all the work that you've done on yourself, and grounding that, earthing that into the planet. Grounding and finally seeing a physical representation of all the love and work that you've done on yourself. Very powerful relationship showing up for you in 2025. Okay, let's get some other criteria here. Yeah, good news. Good news is coming. An announcement. Good news, announcement. Key, successful outcome to your problems. Very successful. Good news is showing up. If you already have a relationship, just more good news. If you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, just more good news in your relationships. You could be a new family member, like somebody in your family is going to have a baby. And you're like, not me anymore. I have too many kids. Or like, maybe it's you and just like, yay, we're going to actually have a child. Climbing towards success. Your relationships are going to be so successful next year. Not just like you're in your love relationship, also in your family and like just in general. It's just going to be so better and more peaceful again. It's because you've done all of this work on yourself, and you're just going to see the fruits of your community growing throughout 2025 and of course in 2026. But in any case, don't forget to look at your zodiac signs readings to get the play-by-play month to month for every single month in 2025. All you gotta do is become a member, and then it'll also have Q&As, monthly readings, and all other benefits to help build you up for 2025 and get your energies aligned for all your prosperity and love to come. Okay, hello stars, welcome to your reading. If you chose the SARDONYX card, then this is for you. 2025 is going to be a year for you about speaking your truth, being your authentic self, and putting yourself out there when it comes to finances, career and relationships, that will all apply. And so I'm just really excited to get this channel this energy for you, because I feel like you feel ready and prepared to put yourself out there in some sort of way. And communication, so maybe tell somebody what you want, or be more vocal about, like let's say you want to raise, or you don't want to be treated a certain way. Like, you'll be able to be more vocal about that, and people will actually take you very seriously. And maybe you didn't have the courage to do it before, and you're going to realize, oh my God, it's so easy. People give me what I want because I'm being authentically me, right? So that's the energy that I'm getting for you at this time. SARDONYX is a Leo card, and I think I got a lot of Leo. We got Leo and Leo, and yeah, there's a lot of fire, confidence energy showing up in people's readings. So let's just cut the deck. Where do you want me to cut this? Right here, here. Okay. Cut the deck. So we have career here, finances and relationships, and then let's cut these. These are very difficult for me to shuffle, so I already pre-shuffled before I recorded. We have this one here and this one here. Okay. Can't wait to get started. I love cutting the deck like this because it's like a surprise to me too. Like I get to open like 6 boxes and see what comes out, and that's why it's like so easy for me to channel these readings in this spread, because you never know what's gonna come out. And we have really great energies already coming out for you in your career. We have this Knight of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, wow, and the King of Wands. Okay, this is you really putting yourself out there, knowing that you are the boss. Oh my goodness, this is really great. Okay, so in your career, I feel like you are the King of Wands. That is Leo energy. You don't have to have Leo energy, but I'm just saying you're embodying Leo. Passionate, courageous, successful, on top. You're going to be dressing differently, expressing yourself differently in the office. If you work in the office, being promoted. It's just like you exude abundance, confidence, and you're good at building communities. That might not be what you thought, or like people enjoy your company. Maybe you're not good at building communities, but people enjoy you. But I honestly think that you're a community builder. Let's be real. I think that either someone's offering you a job or offering you a raise. The last pile was more of like a creative, entrepreneurial, spiritual entrepreneur sort of energy. This is giving me like boss babe vibes. I'm not promoting boss babe. It just feels like you, or maybe a boss, right? Like, you know, if you're not a woman, you just feel so on it. Like you're communicating yourself, expressing yourself in the way that you dress and all those things. The 6 of Pentacles is getting paid really well for what you do. So if you're looking for a job, a raise, a promotion, expanding your territory, expanding your business, getting more clients, creating more abundance for you and your community, like building a community, joining a community, potentially joining a nonprofit, on a nonprofit board that's going to help you build like network for your career. I'm getting that as well. But it's going to be quick. Like it's like a quick movement, always moving in your career. I feel like you're going to be really focused on your career. Kind of want to peek into your relationship to see if it's the same. What else am I seeing here? This is a year of, communication, showing that you're a leader, but very wise leader, not like it's so easy for you to be a really great leader. People are just going to gravitate to you, and you don't even realize. That's clients, collaborators. Let's say you're not even the boss and you have another boss, but everyone comes to you. Like, you just have that energy of people want to come to you. People will choose you. So let's say, this is also a thing. Let's say you're an influencer, you don't really have that much experience, or you're a coach, you don't have much experience. Compared to the people that have experience in the 3D world, people will come to you for some reason. You don't know why. Of course you know why, it's your energy. But you didn't even realize that people actually like you more than others. Like, if you think that, like, if you're in competition for something and the other person is older, wiser, They know people more than you. You are going to be the one that manifests more clients, more, I don't want to say responsibility. I don't want to give you more things to do, but just more recognition and success. Billable hours is also what I'm sensing as well, like getting more billable hours, even though you're like newer than everybody else. Some of you guys feel like you might have to need to prove yourself, and it's going to be very simple for you to prove yourself that you are, I'm not to say worthy, but you know what you're doing. And people are going to see that. People are going to see and are eager to work with you. There's a good community camaraderie here. Yeah, so this relates to all of that. If you are not working currently, or in this year, or maybe you're a homemaker, a mother who stays at home, or a father that stays at home, it just feels like that community, like you are still a very big leader and big player in creating the household and creating a good life for everybody. So you're gonna have more assistants. Yes, maybe get an assistant, somebody to help you. That translates for everybody. Maybe you're becoming a boss at your company, and then now you have to get more assistants. But you're going to receive assistance to build up your community. You're gonna have the energy. Maybe if you didn't have the energy before, you're gonna have energy now. Like let's say you have been more lethargic over 2024, and now you're feeling a little bit more excited, and that's gonna translate. People are gonna be excited to see you, work with you. If you're at home, that your children, your family are going to be working well with you. It just feels like a well-oiled machine in a good way, not just like a machine at the house, but like everything just feels like it's flowing beautifully and naturally. We'll get into your finances in a second, but let's get some clarifications. Compliments from an admirer. Yeah, this is just a synchronicity here, the compliments from an admirer, that people are just going to admire your work, what you do, how you do things. Filling your home with flowers. Axe. Like, it's so easy for you to like be, not that you're the axe and you're giving somebody the axe, but like energies don't really work against you anymore. Like it just feels like everything's flowing in the right way. People might be in the past might have worked against you because they didn't know who you were or how you do things, and now that things are flowing, they're actually going to either apologize for not believing in you and things like that. That could be for some of you guys, but it just feels like things that are working against you actually are now complimenting you. If it is your spouse and things were in tension, now things are kind of like being more in flow. We'll get into your relationships in the past down below. If you had forces working against you, like 2024 is an election season in America, and if you are watching from America, like forces seem like they're working against you because not a lot of people are hiring or work, like things kind of like do a standstill thing during election season. And now energies are now complimenting you in 2025, no matter what happened. Yeah, so it's like the spear, the axe, things are like working against you, or it seemed like it was, and then now it just feels like things are flowing a little bit much more. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yeah, with the unicorn showing up with the King of Wands, it's just you are different from others. People love what you do, how you do things. Are just so different from, maybe different from before. But you are a unicorn. Maybe you have a unicorn company, a new idea. But all in all, it seems like your career is making a lot of good changes in general. Feeling really good about that. And the way that you are communicating and expressing yourself, like a lot of people like it. Like you have the opportunity and the possibility to make really big change for yourself, for your finances, for yourself, for your family, but also in the world around you as well, if that is what you are looking to do. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. So for finances, let's start over. Let's go into your finances. We have the Two of Wands, the Dawn of Wands. Okay, so there is some financial planning coming, reallocation, some sort of planning, and potential inspiration. Maybe you're taking a risk. You're taking a good risk here. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, you're taking a risk to be more recognized, successful. like you're not really focusing on the money. The money will come because of everything that you are, how you are being, how you are expressing and communicating yourself. You are abundant in general. Like you don't need to like force people to pay you. They will. That's just how it's playing out for me, because you're kind of just focusing on the plan. Not so much like the fiscal responsibility. Like you're really focusing on your plans and being authentic to yourself. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, there's an opportunity for more finances. Two of Swords. So you have 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. So there are some decisions, it could feel risky. People might not like it, but in actuality, it's going to be a good investment for you, whatever you decide to do. You're going to have like this inspirational click. Something's going to click and be like, oh my God, we can do it this way instead. So maybe, like, let's say you're not really liquid right now because all of your money is in like finance it, or you're in investments, and people's like, it's too, like, there's something you want to do or reallocate or like make a new plan for 2025. And maybe it has something to do with being a little bit more risky. And then it's just going to work out for you. You might want to, you might want to try to avoid it, but you end up doing it and it works for the best, whatever that is. It's like you're finding, it just feels like you're finding treasure. Like we have these wands, which are like these crystals, and they're kind of like popping out of the sand. And then you see this other person who finds a crystal, finds a wand. And it's like, oh my gosh, Eureka, I found it. And it feels like it could be an idea of how to do things and make more money. Like, oh, Eureka, I found this idea, this passion, this inspiration, this motivation that's going to give me new opportunities. And it might be risky to the ego and be a scary decision, but it's going to be a good bet for you. Let's take a look. So that you might be meeting somebody or working with somebody that has dark hair, a man who has dark hair. If that's the case, that's a synchronicity for you. We have the wheel. The wheel is spinning. The wheel is spinning. We also have 2 cards of indecision, indecisive, indecision. So just be aware of that. It's going to happen anyways, but just be aware. Like if you're not making decisions, you might like not miss an opportunity, but like you want to be in flow. You want the same energy in your career to manifest in your finances. So there's like this spinning. Maybe you haven't really made a financial plan before or a budget, and being really indecisive and just like spending here and spending there. I feel, or you haven't taken a look at your finances in a while. And so like the wheel, I feel like in order for things to move forward, you might find something when you're like looking at your budget or looking at your books, and you find something that will be very helpful for you to know, because you haven't really looked at it. Just FYI, maybe this is an accountant or something like that, but it feels like there's a plan that you're putting together and it's going to actually help keep the wheel spinning in 2025. Ram, this could be Aries season, something good happening in Aries season. Maybe feeling a little bit stubborn to make a decision as well. So just be mindful that there might be some indecision coming, but this could also be Aries season. I'm really feeling it's more Aries season than anything. That's April. Tax season. That's tax season in the US at least. There's like new opportunities. You're going to find like accounting is good, getting a tax person. Maybe you work in taxes, and then maybe during tax season is going to be a good financial benefit for you. And gavel, involvement with the law, yeah, taxes. Maybe starting a business. So like involvement with the law could be registering your business. Maybe getting a contract, like signing a contract for something. Like somebody is very stubborn, not a bad way, like really wanting you to take this leap of faith towards something. It's going to be a very lucrative idea or decision or plan. So think about financial planning, and it's going to be actually a really good time for you. Check out, that's like really it's important at this time to know. Of course, there's so many other things to know about your finances, but new opportunities to keep your wheel spinning, and new plans are coming that's going to be very fruitful in 2025. Check out your Zodiac sign placements because there's going to be a lot more details or if you have other piles that you want to check out. Okay, so I'm almost done. Before we get into relationships, so don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. We have the Spirit of Wands. 3 signs got Spirit of Wands in the same exact position. So that's pile number 2. Wait, pile number 3 and 2 and 3. We're on 4 now. 2 and 3 got the Knight of Wands right here, I feel. So definitely check out that check out those signs. 4 of Cups. I've been shuffling and shuffling. The pile number 3 had the 4 of Cups here too. Ace of Wands. Wow. And the 6 of Wands. Okay, this is so crazy because I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and you saw that I cut the deck in a certain way, and then these 4 cards showed up in the same spot for pile number 3. So pile number 3 is definitely another reading that you want to look at. Okay, I just want to make sure that I don't read it the same way if I'm not supposed to. What's happening here? There's a lot of love and affection and care with you and another person. And I'm feeling that you guys are increasing your abundance together, like reevaluating things together, and it's going to be very fruitful. I feel like there might be some insecurities and fear when it comes to this person, but it's going to be successful. You might not feel like you can trust somebody, or like you're scared to move forward into the future with this person, or vice versa, but then it's actually going to be very successful here with the 6 of Wands. I'm not really reading too much into these because the energy I'm feeling is very similar to pile number 3. But with the Ace of Wands, there is a new beginning that you were worrying over nothing because, I see. Also, there's somebody in your life, whether you know them already or not, or you meet them in 2025, they're actually going to grow. Like, be more stable, be more something that you can to lean on, to work with. There's a lot of like affection and care and love. I just like this unity, like it's coming together in a more beautiful way. This could be something that you're in love with, a family relationship, children, and I feel like this could be for like all your relationship, the energy of coming into union, growing together, and having a new start. Actually, this is, I'm reading this very differently than pile number 3, but pile number 3 will resonate for you because I got all 4 same cards in the same order. Yeah, like you can depend on each other now. You could depend on each other. You have something you can depend on to grow material wealth and spiritual growth with. And it almost felt like a missed opportunity. It almost felt like it wasn't going to come together, but it will. It might not seem like it's going to come together, but it will. Like maybe somebody didn't get a job and you're like, it was really difficult for you guys to build and grow together, but now it will. This person has a really big, deep love for you. There's so much love in your life in 2025. I cannot wait for you to watch your zodiac sign readings and see how everything's going to be playing out for you month to month. But in case, that's what I have for you, pile number 4. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your support, and I can't wait to see you in your zodiac sign readings. See you there. Hello, stars. Welcome to your reading. If you chose group number 5, the Carnelian stone, then this reading is for you. Okay, so first off, this stone is for Taurus, Virgo, and Leo. Oh wait, first off, when I started to record, it was 222 on the clock, and I was not planning. I did not force that. It just happened. So synchronicity for you. Look up the angel number 222. It's also a card. 2 is for community, partnership, love, things coming together, creating plans, moving forward. So that is a synchronicity for our reading, and I'll keep that in mind while we read. Okay, so back to the Carnelian stone. Carnelian stone is for Taurus, Virgo, and Leo, also Cancer for me as a reader. And July and August are very profound months. So I'm getting a lot of Leo stones. Like I didn't pick them on purpose, but a lot of them are like Leo fiery stones that I chose for all the piles, or most of the piles. Pile number 5 is more of, pile number 6 is kind of more of an earth stone, but that's just a synchronicity for everyone that It's going to be a very passionate, fiery, creative year. 2025, astrologically, supposedly is supposed to be a year of innovation and a lot of people opening up their throat chakras to share their truth and their knowledge. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, that's those are the months for this carnelian stone. So this stone is also about stability and peaceful thoughts. I feel you're going to be calming a lot of anger, calming a lot of anger and stress and any energies that keep you like off keel. And because this year is about victory, carnelian stone is supposed to aid in victory. So you're probably having a lot of help to be victorious for a lot of your manifestations. This is also a stone of replacing energy with negative energies with positive ones. And so just having a more balanced way of going through the year in comparison to your 2024. So inner strength and enhancing the harmony and power for victory. So that's very interesting and exciting. So I'm going to put the carnelian stone here, and then we have our pre-shuffled decks. They're circular, so it takes me some time to shuffle. And so let us just break them where I think we need to break them, here or here. Who wants me to break it here? Yeah, here's good. So we have career, and then we have finances, and then we have relationships, and then let's get our clarifiers. Again, I pre-shuffle these. So here. Okay. And then career, finances, and relationships. Cool. So let's get started. Pile number 5 with career. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords, a lot of knowledge, a lot of communication, 2 of Pentacles, strategy, hearing strategy, planning forward, and the 4 of Pentacles and conservation. Okay. So I love this. 2 plus 4 in the Pentacles is 6, and we have 6 of Swords here. So 6 is a card or a number of stability because of harmony. Like you're a little bit more balanced. Things are becoming more balanced for you. I feel that some of you guys are juggling 2 things, whether that's school and a job, or maybe you're getting out of school, or you have a side hustle and a full-time job. But there is some fluctuation here, and I feel if that's the case for you, things are going to be more balanced, more peaceful, and moving on it doesn't seem slow, but it feels very practical and balanced. And that doesn't have to be boring. Let's say you've gotten a lot of if you're growing in finances, and we'll take a look at the finances. If you're growing in finances, it'll be balanced. If you are trying to be promoted, it'll be balanced. It's just a balanced time. And then therefore, what I was talking about, negative energy and positive energy, and just being more in harmony, it is showing up very strongly in your career. Now, there's something that you're taking a back seat on. Again, it could be like graduating school, sabbatical is also what I'm hearing, vacation, or like working abroad, to build something more stable for you. I know saying that you're going on a sabbatical to build something more stable for you is it doesn't go together, right? Sabbatical sometimes just feels like it's a very whimsical energy, I feel, to be honest. So it doesn't really go with practicality, but I'm telling you, whatever this peaceful, calming situation you're manifesting in your career is actually very practical, like a very practical change that's happening. Let's get some more clarifiers here. Okay, cool. So it says period of prosperity and abundance. So I'm hearing in your field, it's going to be more prosperous and abundant. If that resonates for you, like let's say it was very difficult for your entire industry, right? Like, for me, forget it. Like the universe is like, that's not something useful to say. Okay, so let's say your industry is in steel, or your industry is in, I don't know, news, whatever it is, it's period of prosperity and abundance. And it's going to something very healing. Here's something ending. Breaking bread with somebody. Conversation. I feel like you're having a conversation with somebody that's going to allow you to move on to something that's more, that's better for you. But you're looking at your finances, but a lot of prosperity and abundance is showing up for you in your career. Ants, work, achievement, and success. I feel like the worker ants is, ants from what I know, they do their work, they keep their head down, they kind of just focus on with a task on hand, working together to achieve something great. And I feel that is the case for you in your career. If you own an office, if you work with other people, if you're working by yourself, you're just like really focused, not emotional about anything, not scared about anything, just like really putting your head down and working on something here to be successful. So there's a lot of success in your world. Now we have ants and bread, and I just see a trail of ants going to the bread. So what does that mean? Like you found something lucrative or something good that you constantly, like if you're an ant and you found a big loaf of bread, like you just keep on bringing the bread home, breadwinner. And you have that's like everything's working to milk this bread of what it has. Like and I'm not saying someone's going to milk you. I think that you found some sort of way to either to make more money, to be more steady, something that like really works. And it doesn't feel like boring. It just feels like it's going to be good for you to build something up. So let's say you found a good stable job so you can save money for the side hustle that is important for you, or you're saving up for a wedding or something big. It seems like you're trying to build up a nest egg, like a nest for something big. I don't know if you know that already. And if that's the case, you might be saving your money thinking it's for something else. But in actuality, it's like to build a stable something else, and the universe hasn't told you yet. Let's say you're saving money for a car or a home, and all of a sudden you have this really great idea for a business, and you're like, oh my gosh, should I use that money and use it for my career and build something else? So I see in that case where you're like, it's very practical the way that you're working, but the universe is also like helping you. The universe is also helping you, and you might not know this till later. Okay, things are coming to me more clearly now. The heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Like you're going to be loving what you're doing. Again, you're not like, oh, I wish I was doing something else. I wish this is going off differently. You're just like enjoying. You feel very neutral. And this is a really great energy to be when you're going to manifest more abundance. You're not chasing, you're not running. You're just being present in what you're doing. I'm loving what you're doing, loving how things are going, not wishing that you had more, scared that you might get less. You're not overly like happy about prosperity and abundance. You're just like, great, that's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Source, God, for this abundance. I'm going to work really hard and love what I'm doing. Maybe some of you guys are already in that energy with your job, and it's just going to continue and grow. Others of you, you might not even think this is true. Like, that's never going to happen. And I'm like, it does seem like it just feels very fruitful and peaceful. And that is the best place to manifest. So I can't wait to see how this is going to play out. Cup. You should, yeah, it's like filling your cup. Like nothing's going to break you when it comes to your career. And this is a really great year to build. All right, so that's what I have for a career. Hope that was helpful. So let's go take a look at your finances. Ooh, we have the Lovers. We have the 8 of Swords. An aha moment when it comes to your finances. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. I think you're going to look back at the year of 2025 when it comes to your finances and be like, yeah, that was great. I feel like you guys will be growing your abundance. Enjoying your abundance, working, just whatever's coming in, you'll be enjoying it. We have 5 cards here, so let's go take a look. We have the 10 of Swords, you have 8 of Swords and 10 of Swords. You're really breaking out of something, maybe breaking out of a contract or signing a contract that will help you with stability here, the Emperor. The Emperor is a great sign for money because the Emperor has it's about structure and organization. So whatever you're trying to build, you'll be able to receive abundance for whatever you're building, whether you're trying to build a home, a career, a business, save up for a trip. So get really, really clear with your intentions of what you want to create with abundantly, financially, or whatever you need money for. Like really write it down before the year starts, and like what are your goals? Because it seems like this is a really great year to bring in what you need, manifest what you need in order to make those things happen. But if you don't write it down, you might not get what you need because you haven't put out the energy that you need it yet, right? So like sometimes people say they want more money, but they don't even know what they want it for. They just want more money because we're taught that we want more money. So the important message here is the universe gives us what we need, not what we want. And we have to make sure that we have containers for it. Like if you say you want $10 million or like $1 million, let's say, but when you write down all your expenses and what you want to do and your goals and your plans, sometimes it only comes out to like $200,000. So the universe is like, why would I give you $1 million if you only need $200,000, right? This is an example. So the universe really wants you to be clear as what you are trying to create with your life. And then build up your energy towards that. But again, great year to build your empire and to continue to grow your empire, especially financially. There is a time in your life, maybe it's 2023, 2024, where finances weren't that great. And I feel like you are going to be breaking out of that. And potentially that trap is a mental trap, like a mental prison. Like I can't make enough. I'm never going to make enough. Things are never going to get better for me. But then I feel like you're breaking out of that, and there's going to be an ending to that sort of thinking or that sort of those events in your life for 2025, because there's a card about wish fulfillment, having absolute fulfillment and finding fulfillment within yourself. Finding abundance in the 3D worlds, but also in order to make that abundance in the 3D world with the Nine of Cups, you're finding that fulfillment within yourself and realizing that you're inherently abundant, whatever your bank, regardless of what your bank account says. So 2025 is a year of wish fulfillment. So be very clear about what your wishes are, right? So the universe can't grant you a wish that you don't know. And you do. Some people like, I wish for like $1 million and I want to be rich and famous. But you have to build up your energy towards that. And I feel that many of you guys are going to be aligning to that energy. The Lover's card is alignment, aligning and harmony with the universe. So if you say you want to be a millionaire, the universe is like, okay, tell me why, how, and not how, but like why and how you're going to do it, and show me with your energy. So a lot of you guys are going to be expanding your abundance mindset a lot in 2025. Many of you guys, I feel, have been doing that throughout 2024 and is ready to build that wish fulfillment coming in like earlier in the year. I'm hearing like March, April is a really great time to see the fruits of your labor in January, February come in as well. That's how I'm feeling the energy for you. Let's take a look at some confirmation. Success reassured with good plans and hard work. Oh my gosh, clarification, confirmation of exactly what we just said. Success assured with good plans and hard work. So make sure to have those plans again, working hard on your abundant mindset. That's just a confirmation that you are on the right track with that. Ooh, I said nest, and then we have the nest card, and then you have eggs here. An emotional, secure, loving family is important to you. Nest. So like this, there's one egg here and a nest here, very big synchronicity. And I said building a nest. So saving, nesting, like if you're trying to build your family, creating finances to have a family, this is a year to do it. I feel like other people in your family is also going to be making money for some of you guys, if that resonates, like your spouse. Will also be making money, or maybe getting into business with a family member. That's just for some of you. I don't recommend it for everyone. So just like working hard and like adding more eggs into your nest. I could also see a good year for more avenues. What does that say? More sources of income. I can see that here too, especially for those in the beginning. I said you might have a side hustle and a full-time job. I feeling like you're growing the amount of sources of income that you have. But yeah, you're gonna actually enjoy. If you don't enjoy putting together plans, I feel like you're going to do that this year. Financial plans, budgets, planning your empire, that sort of thing. Family planning. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. So if you have any, again, financial insecurities or financial issues that you are trying to work around with the Ten of Swords, this is a great sign because those problems will be resolved in 2025. No need to worry about them. I think that you're not worried about them anymore, feeling more balanced and secure within yourself, knowing that these problems will be resolved as long as you keep your vibration high, do what you can, do what you have control over, and then allow the universe to help you with the rest. Very beautiful. And rats, someone working against you behind your back. I don't think that's the case. I feel with it's showing up with the Ten of Swords, showing any energies that were working against you, whether that is in the industry, in politics, in industry politics, any your own egoic thoughts. If there's anything that was like halting your progress financially, is like with the Ten of Swords, its problems are going to be resolved. It's ending. You're going to feel more, again, at the end of 2025, you'll feel like you have accomplished a lot financially, and are able to secure more finances throughout 2026. Great. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, that's beautiful. Before we get into relationships, I hope you like this video and subscribe to this channel. And if this reading is resonating for you, I do have your Zodiac sign readings. That is going to be for members only. There's going to be a yearly reading where we go month to month to see what energies and how things are going to be playing out. So that's going to be one yearly reading. And then every month I'm going to be uploading a monthly reading. I'll make sure to be watching the yearly reading every time I do your monthly reading to make sure that I remember accurately where your energies were in the in the yearly reading, if that makes sense. So definitely check out the information for becoming a member. Yeah, make sure to check that out for more information. All right, so let's get into your relationships in 2025. This could be in love, friendship, family. We have Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. Ooh, the Sun. More things to be resolved here. And the Moon. Ooh, la la. Okay, to be honest, this is going to be a really big year for relationships for you. I never really feel that. To be honest, a lot of people have like difficulties with relationships for some reason. In like the energies that I'm feeling, particularly for the other piles. So this can be an up and down situation where things are a little bit hectic and confusing, and then at halt. So it's like up and down, sun and moon, light and shadow, right? This is the year of duality. I feel like the principles, like look up like the laws of the universe to see like what's the difference between the law of the polarity, the law of gender, right? Like look at the laws of the universe because it's going to be very helpful with the way that you navigate next year's relationships. It'll also be helpful for career and finances, but with energy here, it's so dualistic, like it's one way or the other. And I feel like if you have a really great sense of the laws of the universe, you'll be able to navigate it, like change your energy from masculine to feminine, regardless of what relationship you're in, right? When you're in if you're predominantly woman and you have more feminine energy, you're more be able to be more masculine in your business and then shift over to more feminine when you're at home, that sort of thing. So like really knowing how to play with energetics is going to be a really big game changer for you, particularly in 2025. Now, there are going to be some things that are going to be resolved next year. If there's any like insecurities, miscommunication, not knowing the truth when it comes to relationships or your love life, 2025 I feel like you're going to be able to use your discernment and find out here with the moon. So you see the moon here, like find out the secrets or find out the things that you didn't see before. Like really take a pause and see like, oh my God, I didn't see that before. An example is, for example, I didn't realize because I didn't know like how much misogyny I had when it came to like I'm a, like misogynistic programming. I thought I got rid of all of it, but really that was just a little layer of it. And then I had to take a step back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I was been programmed to be like more all this misogynistic energies, and that would affect how I acted and how I saw the world and how I saw myself as an example. So there's something here that you shine the light on and you're like, no, no more. No more, so you can become more happy, more positive, more abundant. I'm not saying that if you're with somebody, I don't see it as a breakup or anything. I just feel like you're like stopping the madness, stopping the confusion, stopping the chaos, right? And allowing the truth to unfold, the truth to come out, to heal those so you can be more happy. There is a lot of opportunities for the sun to shine when it comes to your relationships, things that will make you happy. But what's going to make you extremely more happy is that you see things clearly now. Like, oh my God, I didn't realize that this programming within myself. And so I feel like when it comes to your relationships and or dating, if that is what you are doing next year, that you are going to have a strong superpower. Again, this Carnelian card is about balance, right? Balance and harmony. So definitely check out the laws of the universe in that sense, because like being able to balance out energies is really going to be a game changer. You're going to be such a powerful individual next year in, again, work relationships, romantic relationships, relationships with your parents, and just relationships in general. And I feel like you're also going to be very mysterious and intriguing to be around. Intriguing to be around. Let's go take a look at more. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. That's literally what we were just saying. You're like a deeper depth, like you're like honing into energy. I think your relationship reading is mostly about energy, because we are mostly energy. And so you have this like really strong peace and intriguing way of balancing energies that comes from wisdom and, again, knowledge and principle of the laws of the universe. And you're going to be very, very successful in any and all your relationships next year. The bag, something important such as new job or new raise. So this could be in career relationships, being able to get that bag, maybe knowing how to negotiate. Like if you're dealing, for example, if you're like a masculine person, and then you're dealing with another person who is masculine, you're able to complement their energy with masculine tones, feminine tones. It's like a painting or like cooking. When you're like putting spices, salt and pepper, making it taste better, like really being very intuitive with flavor. I'm thinking some of you guys are like that. You're doing the exact same thing with your relationships, and it's perfection. It's like really sexy and very intriguing the way that it's coming for me at this time. So something important such as new job and a raise. So you might be receiving new job and a raise because of that intriguing way of seeing, intriguing way that you are working with the energy. Some of you guys, I feel, are very strategic or will be able to be strategic, where you'll be able to find out the truth of something that has to do with your job and then make everybody happy. Like you got a new client or a new investor or something, and then everyone's going to be so happy with the way that you are able to work with energies in this way. So this is like very work related, but I'm also seeing in romantic relationships as well that you'll be able to finesse that your energetic balance. Again, very sexy. I think everyone's going to find it very, very intriguing. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Yeah. You have a very strong superpower, and I don't want you're not a gatekeeper. You're not going to tell people like, oh, I'm using the laws of the universe. Like no one needs to know your strategy. Like people are gonna want to know more about you, FYI. Not in a weird, creepy, or scary way. It's just that I'm not saying that you do need to defend yourself, but you are so shielded or you're so private. I don't know. There's like something about, do you need to be private? Let me get some more info in this. The world. Maybe you're a famous celebrity or something. Well known, or you become well known. I feel like you're going to be a little bit more well known potentially with career and finances. 10-10 or ending burden. Being more secretive. I feel like you're going to be more secretive with your relationships. Not in a bad way, being more private with a Page of Swords. And this is literally the card, the Stalker of Tarot. I really feel that you'll be able to kind of hide a little bit about yourself, and it's a good thing, because sometimes we overshare and we overgive because we want to be heard, seen, and I feel like you don't have that need to like be heard and seen and understood and accepted. Like you don't have that, so because it's actually not making you happy when you're like that. I feel that sometimes you have deep connections with other people and then they kind of let you down by either judging you because they know too much or sharing your secrets because, again, they know too much. So you're shielding your happiness and protecting yourself in that way. And you're able to find better relationships. Yeah, better relationships somehow in that way. More meaningful relationships. Again, because they're more intrigued by you. You don't need to be heard, seen, accepted by anyone. And when you get to that point, more people want to spend more time with you. But you also then you don't get too comfortable and share too much. I don't know. It's like, it's a good thing. It's a really good thing to get there where you don't even need to be in the same room and like share with everybody who you are, what you're up to, and like, what's your job? Like, you don't care. It's very, very intriguing. Again, very sexy. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. So if you're looking for new friends, if you're trying to build up your family, to have a better relationship, maybe, find new love. Like, what is your wish when it comes to your relationships? What is, like, write them down if you don't know. Some of them you're like, yeah, I'm looking for a relationship, duh. Or I really want to work it out with my partner, or I just want to have a lasting, loving relationship. Maybe some of you guys aren't talking to your parents. Whatever it is, a sincere wish will be granted. Can you tell me a little bit of when this wish can be granted for pile number 5? Again, this is the end of your reading, so thank you so much. Pile number 5, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and become a member to get your zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign readings. Okay, so 2 cards. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. That's April, March. Is that March, April? April, May. And the Devil card is Scorpio. So Scorpio is October, November. So beginning of spring, around springtime and in the fall time, there's going to be sincere wishes being granted during those times. So in any case, that is what I have for you when it comes to relationships. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much, pile number 5. And I'll look forward to reading for you next time. Bye. Oh, and I'm on my memory card, it says 333. So I started this reading at 222, and the memory card says I have 3 hours and 33 minutes. So again, very divine synchronicities for you in 2025. So good luck and have a lot of fun. Bye. Hello, pile number 6. If you chose the Moss Gate Stone, then this is your reading. Welcome. All right, so first off, the Moss Gate is associated to the astrological signs of Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo, and I'm also feeling in more of Cancer. So those might be in your charts. Those signs can be in your chart, or something big is going to be manifesting in those times for you. So Aquarius is January, February, Taurus is March, April, Virgo, is August, September, and Cancer is June, July. So that's mostly all of next year. So I think that next year is a card about like harvesting, because this is a stone of harvest and growth. Mossgate is more of like an earthy stone. So it's a lot about actually manifesting in the 3. I feel that many of you guys are starting a new phase in your life in 2025. And so there's going to be a lot of emotional balance and help to flower this new life. There's going to be there's a potential to flower your manifestations. Things will grow, basically. Things will grow. So let's go see how things are going to be growing for you in your career, your finances, and your relationships. We're going to go in that order. And I already shuffled your decks. So let's just cut where you want me to cut this? Cut the decks. Okay, for the first deck we have here, career, finances, and relationships. We have our little treasure boxes here on the side. And then, ooh, they want me to cut it like really far down this way here. Okay, and then we have our clarifiers. So let's get started. Pile number 6, we have the 10 of Wands for your career, the Page of Swords, that's that next phase, learning about a next phase. There's a divinely guided event that happens in your career that's going to make you see the new path, a new path in your career. Divinely guided situation. Potentially to be promoted, to become the boss, to maybe getting us a job offer, maybe where you're at right now in your career, or if you're if those for those who are in office, I feel like you might be hearing about a new job in a different place that will give you more leadership, more responsibility, more challenging role. Maybe some of you guys are looking for more challenge or something that's more fulfilling. So that is going to be something coming in for you in your career. It doesn't necessarily have to be leaving your job, but it's going to be made known to you what that is and how that's going to happen for you. It's going to be made known to you. And the Page of Pentacles. So you have 2 pages. Some of you guys are either going back to school, still in school, learning new tricks and skills. Learning to be a higher level, a higher, like either going back to school for leadership or management or that sort of thing. Or you're stepping into a new role which requires some knowledge. We'll look into your finances in a second. I'm just kind of going mostly on the career without looking at the finances. But yeah, there's an event that happens in 2025 that's going to really shape where you're going in your career, and you're actually going to be very happy about it. You're going to be intrigued by it, very curious, and pretty much excited. And doing your due diligence. You have 2 cards here about diligence. Being very diligent when it comes to your career. Maybe some of you guys haven't been in that energy in the past, or it was really difficult to challenge yourself in your career at this time, but something is really pushing you to be at a higher position. Some of you guys don't even realize this is actually happening. Like, let's say, like you just started your career. Like, let's say you just started your career and people are telling you, let's say you're an intern or assistant. This is like how big it's getting for me. I'm going to use as an example as an intern assistant. You're an intern or assistant and people are kind of seeing your power, and then you're like, you know what, you're going to take over one day, right? Or like you're really, really good at what you do and someone sees you, like we could see you actually leading the city or leading the town or being president. You're like, what? I'm just pushing paper right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even realize that a lot of the challenges that are coming into, not challenges, but like, you know, events that are happening in your life is making you, like priming you for something big. I don't know if this is like a family business and they're trying to prime you for something big, or the universe itself, or God itself is priming you for a bigger role in humanity, right? That could be the case as well. But everything that is happening in 2025 and 2024 is pushing you to be this bigger, like bigger than what you ever imagined. Some of you guys have already gone to that point where you already own the business, you already own, you're just at a really good spot. Things are stable, things are working, and I feel like many of you guys are now learning new skills to play a new game. Like, okay, my business is really good. Maybe I'll create a new business, right? So again, everything that's happening in 2025 is priming you for being king, being queen, being on top. Love it. Okay, let's get some more confirmation. Okay, bat, things are taking off here. Wow, we have bats, clouds, mice. Okay, so there's a lot of like chaos showing up. Chaos in a good way. So let's say take care, enemies are working against you. There's no enemies against you. It's more like there's like conflict. Conflict, and actually at the end of that conflict, you're going to be like, "Oh, wow, that's actually that conflict is going to actually help you figure out the next step." So let's say you found a conflict in the office and you're like, "Wow, that's an avenue that I should try to fix." And then maybe you become really good at that. Maybe your industry is lacking something. There's like a hole in your industry, like a service that not a lot of people give, and then you find out what that's going to be. There's a high demand for something that not a lot of people are giving, and you're going to find that, and you're the one that's going to be successful at it. Another thing that I'm seeing is like maybe you're trying to create a business, and you don't know what people need, or other markets are saturated, and then you find an avenue where you have a really great idea. And so the chaos that I'm talking about is actually good for you to build and grow. This is small potato chaos, just FYI. People, when they see chaos, there's like a spectrum of chaos. So this is like small potato compared to who you are being primed to be. It's all in divine creation that these are showing up for you. So don't be scared of it. Like there's this, it's not like dangerous. It's not dangerous at all, but there's going to be events that happen that's going to make you realize a major role that you have to play in your industry, in your office, or with humanity in general. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, dissatisfaction with life, temporary problem, discord, like there's a lot of like negative cards, and I'm really feeling that you are the one that's going to create something that's going to fix this crack cup, this dissatisfaction with life. People who need something, a service that you can actually create. Potentially becoming a competitor in your industry, and people are not going to like that, but it's going to be temporary, right? It just feels that, again, it just divine grace showing you this way, which is going to be very powerful and very lucrative. Let's go take a look. So that's what's happening in your career in 2025. Again, make sure to check out your 2025 monthly zodiac sign reading, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. They'll be up for members. Information's in the description box below as well. And then I'll also have monthly readings to really follow these energies. We have 9 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Nice. 9 of Wands, 9, 10, then start over Ace. 2 cards here. We have the Shadow, which is the Devil card, and the Chariot. All right. For some of you guys, there's like borderline chasing when it comes to finances, and I can understand why you would be borderline chasing in 2025. I feel like this enlightenment that you're having in your career is going to get you really, really excited about the finances and the empire that you can create and build, okay? You've been really working hard. You're the type of person that works hard, never gives up. Maybe you'll take a break and have a little lazy period, but no matter what, you haven't given up. And you in 2025 you're going to really push yourself, and not in like a hustle and grind way. Maybe borderline chasing for some of you guys, because this is a general reading, so just be mindful of that. But you're really persevering towards happiness and abundance. Next year, there's a really great possibility of great abundance coming for you, happiness, emotional fulfillment, And I feel like a lot of you guys are, if you're building something, you're not going to be worried about the money. You're having so much fun doing something that matters to you, something that's going to get you out of bed in the morning, like wake you up, make you feel good, feeling that you're doing something that's part of your passions, maybe something that's humanitarian, or just something that just lights you up and drives you. Right? You're so ambitious, so like persevering to attain everything and anything that you want financially and in your career. So whatever you're building, right? It almost feels like obsessed. That's the devil card for me. It's like you're moving really strongly. You have strong willpower, and you feel a little bit obsessed. And obsession doesn't have to be a bad thing. I feel like eye on the prize, really focused. Like I really feel like an Olympian runner, or I guess a runner, because I see like really quick with a chariot. If running is not your thing, just like maybe gymnastics, like what's it called, floor, like the floor routine. Olympian gymnast floor routine person. Like dancing around. I just see someone dancing around or running really quickly. And what was I saying that? Why was I saying that? And the Olympians are the type of people who win, right? Like if anyone's going to win in the finances, if it's coming out to me as an Olympian, then you have all the tools you need in order to grow financially in 2025. I feel like you will be getting away from anything that's shadowy, like obsession, like the negative sides of obsession, becoming more neutral in that way, you know what I'm saying? Like not being so materialistic as well. Like I feel like you're being very balanced in the way that you are approaching finances, but I feel like when it comes to the Ten of Cups and the Chariot, so it says abundance here, you'll be able to manifest a lot of abundance and finances in 2025. Obsessed even. And I think the reason why you're so obsessed with it is because when you believe in yourself, too, there's so many great ideas, and like you're excited to get out of bed, you're excited to build. I feel like you have a very innovative spirit, and in 2025, it's supposedly astrologically, it's supposed to be a year of innovation. So I feel like you're on the innovative bandwagon, really wanting to create something wonderful and then also beneficial financially. Let me just put this card here. I don't want to get rid of it. It's a cute card. Okay, let's get some more information. We have Turkey. Scales. So keeping your life balanced. I feel like any you're not making any dumb decisions or like kind of just not right decisions. I think again you're really persevering. If you made really bad decisions in finances before, those are actually going to be really good lessons for you not to do again. So you have the experience of what not to do, and so it's easy for you to stay balanced. Like I said, stay balanced in your finances and how you approach your finances. Ooh, excitement. Yeah, exciting things are happening for you financially in 2025. The firecracker. A lot of willpower, again, a lot of perseverance when it comes to creating. And it's not chasing, it's not hustling. I really feel like you're open to receive, like your energies will be more vibrant, like open to, your heart space is open to receive. And a lot of people can't receive more finances because they haven't opened their heart chakra to receive. And when you open your heart chakra to receive, we're going to manifest more love. So we're going to see what that is. But again, very fulfilled financially in 2025. And door opportunities are waiting for you. So a lot of opportunities, a lot of exciting opportunities for you to be more financially prosperous in 2025. Beautiful. Any more details when it comes to that? I think this is because everyone's just doing different things. That's not coming to me like any details that I can see. 3 details. It does not have to be all of these. 6 of Swords. And the Fool. Okay. So it does not necessarily have to be all of these, but in a detail here, this is a very broad detail. Some of you guys have been mastering your abundance mindset, mastering manifestation, very confident in yourself. And so when it comes to your career, and this is about what you're creating. So this is like the career way, like earning money, not so much like receiving presents and gifts and things like that. This has to do more with your masculine creation side. So a lot of you guys are very confident in 2025 when it comes to what you're creating. That is a detail. Another detail for finances, Six of Swords, I feel like you're moving away from something, maybe making more time. Maybe you didn't have a lot of time to give when it comes to building more finances, or working more in like the 9 to 5 instead of like you're being an entrepreneur or something like that. And so I feel like you're finding you have less distractions when it comes to building your finances. And then now more doors and opportunities are coming for you to balance your skills when it comes to finances. And then Fool, again, going to something new, a new way of doing things, being a little bit more excited in your, just like more new opportunities, new investments that you haven't done before. So those are the type of like details. So again, it's like new things and confidence in what you have done so far. Okay. So that is what we have for career and finances. We're going to get into relationships. But before we get into relationships, I hope you can like this video. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to get your membership for the channel to get your 2025 Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Zodiac sign readings. So you can get a month-to-month breakdown of the year before it starts. Okay, let's take a look at your relationships. We have the Hanged One. We have the Magician again, the Three of Swords, okay, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, there's some sort of sacrifice that's showing up, sacrificing something in order to make space for your relationships. You're releasing something because you want to manifest better relationships, stronger relationships here and now. I feel like some of you guys have felt trapped that you weren't able to manifest newer and better relationships, or to grow, maybe like spend more time with your family, find true love. Some of you guys potentially have been grieving something in the past that kind of blocks you from allowing love to come into your life, or like building or rebuilding relationships. And I feel in 2025, this year is going to be a really great year for release, to transition into something that you have been wanting for so long. Maybe some of you guys, again, if you have been grieving something, you're like, oh my God, I just want to get over this. I don't want to think about this anymore. I feel like you'll be healing from something, getting into more vulnerable, loving space, getting into a higher consciousness of love, and then manifesting something great. If you're trying to manifest, again, newer love in your life, better relationships, stronger family ties, better work relationships, finding your soul tribe, whatever it is that you are manifesting, you like prioritizing when it comes to relationships, you will be able to manifest it because you understand and realize of letting go and making space for the new. You're not imprisoned in your thoughts or your emotions, or you don't feel trapped in something. I feel like you are being very proactive and confident in your love life, in your family life, that things are going to work out very beautifully here. And it takes I'm hearing very little sacrifice, but to the ego, sometimes it's like so difficult to release something from the past. And a lot of you guys are very aware of this. Like, you're aware of the things that you're holding yourself back with, but no more. You're allowing yourself to open up, allowing the grace of God to help you and protect you through this time of expanding and having better relationships. Some of you guys, I know, it just feels like, yeah, you're becoming more, open and free to love, free to choose, just free is what I'm sensing. Apple, Jug, Fair Man, and Broken Bridge. I feel like there's been a broken bridge, or a broken bridge between you and others, or just things not working out well. I feel like you're going to break free from that and be able to, like, even if that bridge is broken, be able to like cross, like jump over. There's like nothing that's in your way, no obstacles that are in your way. You're not allowing yourself to feel stuck ashamed or like broken, right? Like you're not feeling that way. You may be dealing with a man, or you are like a man. So let's clarify who this person is. This could be you or somebody else. Let's go see who this is. How many cards do we have here? Oh, we have enough. Okay, we have the Magician, the Six of Swords, and the Fool. Okay, so these are the same exact cards that came out before. Let me just do that again. Okay, so let's go take a look at who this fair man is. They're both showing up on the side like that. So let me just read it. Seven of Swords, the Emperor, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so these were on the side. So there's this energy of like a missed opportunity. Like a person who missed their opportunity, or was scared to commit or scared to bring things together, either scared or not strong enough or not willing to bring things together. And I feel like that is clearing. Like if you are grieving somebody who is like that, or just grieving something that didn't work out, or missing an opportunity to be with somebody, those sorts of things, disappointed in somebody, like feeling like this disappointment with somebody who was not an authentic self, or like scared to be their authentic self, not strong enough to be their authentic self. I feel like that energy you're shifting out of or shifting away from. So if it's you, you're shifting away from the energy, becoming your authentic self. If it's somebody else that you're dealing with, you are shifting away from them and into relationships that are actually more beneficial, more loving, and more authentic for you, more loving for you. Times where you don't have to be like you could be like more lighthearted and carefree, and like being able, like, I feel like if you're tempted to go back to the past or tempted to stay stuck, I don't think so. I think that you're going to really transition away from the times where you just feel stuck. You don't want to sacrifice the past, even though it's not good for you. Those sorts of things. I really feel like you're being able to fill your cup. Like, it's not even fill your cup, you're filling your jug with love and being able to be lighthearted and open and vulnerable and yourself. So I really feel that's going to be a possibility, strong possibility in 2025. And we'll get more details again for your zodiac signs. But that's what I have for you. Pile number 6, thank you so much for being here and allowing me to read for you. And I will look forward to reading for you again and in your zodiac sign readings. Take care.